He's on. Yeah. Ground. I was bad in school, now I'm trying to dodge a sentence. Just walked out the lavish store, pair of shoes, $12.50. You wanna boss up your life? All you gotta do is get in with me. I don't even pay to get in the club, they know I'm a walking tick. I'm presidential leaving the club, we ain't stopping at no lights. You wanna be a boss? You gotta pay the price. Left wrist on frost, look like a bag of ice. I'm driving the Bentley Bentayga like I don't love my life. I'm in that thing shifting, and I'm lane switching. Big Zama, stand on straight business. Ducking on the like Blake Griffin. He keep talking, bro, gon' leave his face missing. Baby, these all white, these ain't no Hirachi. Bad 50 flow, eating hibachi. I got 10 missed calls, all my mad at me. Valet Park Designer District, I'm going straight to gallery. Jugs fiending, yup. Phone ringing, yup. Was hating, yup. Jury blinging, yup. Jugs fiending, yup. Phone ringing, yup. Was hating, yup. Jury blinging, yup. I was bad in school, now I'm trying to dodge a sentence. Just walked out the lavish store, pair of shoes, $12.50. You wanna boss up your life? All you gotta do is get in with me. I don't even pay to get in the club, they know I'm a walking tick. I'm presidential leaving the club, we ain't stopping at no lights. You wanna be a boss? You gotta pay the price. Left wrist on frost, look like a bag of ice. I'm driving the Bentley Bentayga like I don't love my life.
Everything I do keep going viral. Louis on my leather, got my laces throwing spirals. Rappers, they been washed, I got them throwing in the towel. Chirping on them, net them birds dead, just like owl. Know that I'm a star, cause that was Simon said coward. I would never cheat, cause you and I my only vowel. Rappers, they be sweet, they in the patch, I know they sour. Know I put some on, they watch my movements like I'm bow. The beat go off? Okay. Rip me out the plastic, need my cash and make it fit gymnastic. Drop my tape, then blast it. Got them spaz and make them trip like acid. IRS, I'm taxing, killing fashion. I'm a drip assassin. Did you think before you tweet? Did you stretch before you reach? Did you check before you creep? Can't buy respect, it ain't that cheap. I gotta eat, ain't break a sweat. Review that chef like I was Keith. We got Van Lith, that's what I stress. If they suggest, we can't repeat. Hey, hold on, baby, let me slow down. Feel like Jada, can't leave my little baby, but you know I'm low down. She a lady, but she go so crazy. I'm her, go check my pronoun. Gotta pay me, feel like Lotto lately, put it on the floor now. Look, clickbait, everything I do keep going viral. Louis on my leather, got my laces throwing spirals. Rappers, they been washed, I got them throwing in the towel. Chirping on them, net them birds dead, just like owl. Know that I'm a star, cause that was Simon said coward. I would never cheat, cause you and I my only vowel. Rappers, they be sweet, they in the patch, I know they sour. Know I put some on, they watch my movements like I'm boss. Yeah. Crazy.
Hey, welcome everyone. Episode 1 of the Free Smoke Tour. Michaela Williams does not have on a boot. She is not expected to play. I'm assuming the game is going to dictate if she does play or not. But Coach Mulkey is kind of saying that she doesn't really care about the tournament. She wants us to win 2. We get to the championship. Cool. Other people are saying like LSU needs to win both of these games at least because it will affect our seeding in the NCAA tournament. I'm doing good. How are you? Thank you so much for asking. You want to take a bath? Okay, you'll take a bath at 6 p.m. So it's not time yet. Okay. Alrighty. Let me get into it. So we saw that Michaela Williams doesn't have a boot on. The girls are there getting ready for the game. Obviously, we'll be facing Auburn today. Anything y'all want to talk about? Both of my daughters are doing very well. Thank you so much for asking. Thank you, boo. Appreciate it. So beautiful. My pleasure. Do y'all have any song recommendations for tonight? We have a few minutes if y'all want me to download anything. Do y'all watch BMF or could have been records? The Drewski show? I watched the Drewski show last night and I was literally cracking up the whole time. It was actually funny. Got some pictures. Now, I'm expecting HVL to have a good game. I feel like postseason HVL is here. We got Aaliyah, our SEC freshman of the, she made it to the freshman team. Big niece, big dog on any court niece. And we got Big Foe Flage herself, all getting ready. Shout out to Kim Walkie and the environment that she's created at LSU. You see the fans came out to Greenville, South Carolina to support them. You see the cheerleaders there. They did a send off. I know we streamed the send off from the school, but they did another send off from their hotel in Greenville to the tournament. A lot of people came out. That was dope. If somebody sends me the footage, somebody sent me the footage of Kia, Flage's mom went live, and there was some send off footage that was cool. Dell gonna let the dog out in her tonight. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna get into the intro before the game. Thank y'all. My pleasure. What is BMF? Okay, if y'all don't watch it, okay. Getting buckets tonight. I say it's episode 1 because it's our first time playing in the tournament. Yes. Thank you so much for watching with us here. Okay, Dell and Poa. So y'all, let me ask y'all this. What do y'all think the keys for tonight's game will be? I don't want it to be close. I'm not gonna lie. I don't want it to be close. I don't. The refs been on one with these fouls this tournament. I'm excited to see if the bench can show up and show out. Janae Kent. I'm excited to see her. If she gets in, I'm not gonna be mad. 20-piece coming. You said that, girl. You said that all all week, really. Don't turn off the ball. Auburn thrives off that. Defense and stay on the attack. Yeah, we got to get on it first. I played y'all when we was done with that game. She said that was what their plan was. Attack them was her words. I love this live. Thank you guys. Guard up. Guard your man extra hard. Play defense. Make layups. Yes. Teddy's going to get in here and tell us make layups. Free throws. Boosie set it off first song. Hi, Tiger fam. Are we ready to get this W? As always, thank you for streaming. Okay, well, let's get into it. I'm going to play some songs and we'll get ready, okay? Love y'all.
club up. This 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 club up. ATL Jacob here, millionaire. Yeah. This club up. 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 Yeah. This club up.
Hey yo, I tell them that I'm the sleaze. They telling me, okay, prove it. I lead these bitches on red, so now they know that they blew it. I tell them I'm moving units, my videos, they gon' view it. Spotify ain't gotta lie, they really streaming my music. I give bitches the kind they fuck around and lose it. Nah, I am no wave, I only wave when I'm telling them bye. Bitch, we ain't tenant, ain't fraternal or identical. When I'm around, but you know you become invisible. Who wanna play with Nicki? Got the power, I could tell my niggas spray like 50. Come on, bitch, I just put a milli on my Richie. Mine is like 50, mine was 950. Sissy.
Club up, this 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 club up.
Yeah. High heels on my tippies. Dough say ain't Gabbana, that's on my toopies. Cop me vitamins when I write the doobie. I still got the juice, buy a sippy. I will never slippy like a Mickey. Stay in your Tory lane, I'm not Iggy. I know that these bitches tryna bang like Chitty. I am such a catch, throwing your midi. Who wanna play with Nicki? Got the power, I could tell my niggas spray like 50. Distribute about $1 million worth of brickies. Told them to keep 50, might cut 950. Give me my times. Give me my times. Give me my times. Then take away 2, I 8, I win. Give me my times. Give me my time. Give me my time. Then take away 2, I ate it up again.
Coast to coast, I'm going and I'm flowing on a PJ. I've been touring, I ain't been asleep.
Hey guys, do you know, is it on the where it's being streamed at? Oh, look, there it go. Ask and you shall receive.
DJ 3D Max.
Ooh, they get back on. They get back on. They get back on. They get back on. Can't get.
Really get to it. Really get to it. Really get to it. Bow, fuck it up, get him out. Really get to it.
If you a bad chick, run it up. Freak, touch her toes like what? She said it's summertime, she tryna have some fun. If you a freak, do your thing, don't run. Don't do no running. It's summertime, yeah, we ain't cuffin'. Finna take this little chick, yeah, man ain't on nothing. Forget Pound Town, I'm tryna go to Soul City. Your chick turned up, she asked, can you come and get me? Like what? Okay, let's get it. I just messed up the whole program, beat her off the wall, knock it down, get nasty on cam. You know I love her right, all night, alright.
All right, here we go, y'all. Thank you, everyone. We're about to stream the game.
Regular season matchup against Kentucky. Now, she did come out to the floor tonight. Lass did have her uniform on. Every
everything except for her shoes. So, guys, we know Air Maxes do not translate to hoop shoes. So head coach Kim Mulkey said she does not want to take the chance and the risk on Williams in this SEC tournament if they don't have to.
Yeah, the good news, that's good news, Brooke, that Michaela Williams would be available, but probably won't see her today. So looking towards Auburn now, Honesty Scott-Grayson will get a third meeting with her old coach. She started her career at Baylor playing for Kim Mulkey, and she's hit the 20-point mark in both meetings against LSU.
I think there's a little extra motivation when you're playing against her former coach. Against LSU, Honesty Scott-Grayson.
Hit the like button, y'all. Hit the like button. If we don't get more likes, I gotta cut the stream so we get more likes. Hit the like button, please. Thank you.
Johnny Harris wants Honesty to be more selfish. She needs to be the offense for Auburn, so she's got to be hunting buckets from the start.
Yeah, this is a sixth-year player, someone who is a leader. She has found herself once she transferred to Auburn. That maturation process really stepped forward and sped up for her. And so now, the biggest meeting of the season between these two.
Look, it's a neutral court. Auburn won at home. LSU won at home. Now here in Greenville, they get to really claim who's top dog of this SEC season.
Rubber match time. Winner gets Florida or Ole Miss. And so LSU will start off with the basketball. Last year, Poa setting things up over to Hailey Van Lith right away. Pick and roll to Angel Reese. Thought about the mid-range. Instead, going to attack inside, and how fitting, Angel Reese with the first points.
Dominant paint points in both games. LSU 40-plus points in the paint.
Jemiah Mingo-Young was so big for Auburn yesterday. Really close to a triple-double. 11 points, 8 rebounds, 8 assists.
She has so much experience here in the SEC and understands what her team needs. She's got to score. Look for buckets.
Taylor Collins shifting it over to Sydney Shaw. 7 seconds here for the Auburn Tigers. And the pick and roll stolen away by Anissa Morrow. Morrow misses the layup into the hands of Scott-Grayson.
Now it's going to be interesting to see what Auburn likes to do against LSU is they want to control the tempo of the game. In the half court, you're going to see them use a lot of the shot clock. They want to lessen the possessions that LSU has.
Eight seconds. Working inside to Taylor Collins.
Ooh, Anissa Morrow got away with a swat. That should have been a foul.
And no whistle there, but no points for Auburn either. And the LSU starting five. Last year, Poa, she is stepping in that starting spot for Michaela Williams, who, as Brooks said, is available, but not sure that we'll see her today.
And without Michaela Williams on the floor, what is LSU doing but going inside to Angel Reese? 2 times in the half court, they've gone to number 10 and white.
Why would you not?
Sometimes that happens, but I think when it comes postseason time, you've got to go with where the money is.
Flossie Johnson with the steal. Something happened to Honesty Scott-Grayson. She's squinting right now.
In both of these games, the regular season, they were physical games. The officials let them play. I can expect the same here in Greenville.
We'll keep an eye on Scott-Grayson in the corner. And a blocking foul whistled on LSU. That's going to be on Anissa Morrow, her first.
Both teams defensive-minded. It was a collision with Flage and Honesty at the other end, and Flage just got it and took off. And in the half court, this is what I'm talking about. Isolation, one-on-one for Angel Reese. If they're not going to bring a double team, I think that you've got to let her touch the ball every possession.
Morrow with a block from behind.
That's her second block already today.
She's coming in aggressive.
She has been aggressive all year long.
That's true.
That's not
true.
a surprise.
I'm sorry. Not trying to offend her. It is her first SEC tournament.
It is, and she has brought the intensity from the beginning.
Mingo-Young using the screen. Back to Collins. And Angel Reese will bring it down the floor. Flage Johnson for 3. And she gets a chest bump from Kim Mulkey. That's what a 9-0 run will do. Auburn calls timeout.
When it's your first day of the SEC tournament, you want to bring it as soon as you get off the bus. Well, the LSU Tigers, like, they brought it when they left the hotel.
When I was your age, we never had
Y'all feeling like Marky right now? Let me.
that was all over the house, even the basement.
The basement.
On the floor, big carbon hit like Mayweather. Tula come through and boa. Got millions out there rap. They hate her, but they stole the flow. Got back in after back in coming. I stole the show. Don't run up on that bitch, she a head case. All she do is shoot. I signed my deal up on the PJ and hopped out a parachute. I'm geeked on next week, bout no more features. I might just stir at you. I'm geeked on next week, bout no more features. I might just parachute. Yeah, glow. Stomp a little with some shell toes. Yeah, glow. Slapping rap and making bail. Two-tone Cartier match nails. No competition this year. Curbing, no curbing, my layers. Say they get money, but I can't tell.
I haven't really been able to live a normal life since the national championship. It's been a blessing. I mean, it's also overwhelming sometimes. Every away game feels like a home game. Sold out crowds, people chasing our buses after the game.
Don't say that she is this celebrity before you say she is a great player.
I go for the goal, you don't know the story, you don't know the dream. You don't know what I had to do to get here, don't know what I had to be.
She's made an impact on the SEC, and more importantly, she has become a face of women's basketball.
So run it, run it, run it. See me here, run it, run it. Feel the brother, hear me coming. I'm hungry for it because I want it.
Angel Reese is not afraid to be Angel Reese.
I'm coming for the crown. Yeah, I won't back down.
And just being able to let little girls know that they can do the same things as me.
All right, Angel Reese.
You want to win championships, but you also want to leave with an impact.
Everybody knows the name Angel Reese on and off the court now. It's so much fun to see her grow. This is just her second year at LSU. Brought them their very first national championship in her first year. Her senior night, though, a little post on X, should I stay or should I go? She does not have to enter the WNBA draft.
And I love the suspense.
Yeah.
Because I think that college basketball would love to have her, and the WNBA is waiting on her. So she's got a tough decision to make.
She is projected as the number 7 pick in the mock draft.
I think that with LA having that second pick, how well would she fit? How well would she fit in Los Angeles?
It's been all LSU starting this game off. They have hit 4 of their last 4.
Flau'jae Johnson knows that more would be required from her with Michaela Williams out, and Big Foe has been ready to bring it.
First foul against Eddings. And a three-point play for Flau'jae Johnson. She's still fired up after the chest bump from Kim Mulkey.
Wouldn't you be?
I mean, yeah. Also a little scared.
Now Auburn has got to find some offense without having Scott-Grayson on the floor.
McKenna Eddings will take a 3, and LSU got a piece of that. Anissa Morrow bringing it down for the LSU Tigers. Reese, the kick out to Big Foe. Swish! Flau'jae's on another level.
The improvement of LSU, the chemistry that has been built. Only 2 returning starters from that national championship team. You can see LSU that it's coming together at the right time.
Where's the biggest area of improvement for them?
Defense. That's the thing that Kim Mulkey has really been begging her team to do, to turn it up defensively. But Anissa Morrow is down on the floor.
Morrow down on all fours right now. Kim Mulkey also out there with her.
Angel Reese is down on the floor with her too.
And it's good to see her get up so quickly and walk off on her own.
Absolutely, with not having Michaela Williams and Anissa Morrow. It looked like an elbow to her abdomen area.
Anissa Morrow, first team All-SEC selection. We'll keep an eye on her. And the LSU points just keep coming. A 17-0 start. Look, Kim Mulkey said before the last meeting with Auburn, the one that they won, she said, we know who's beating us. We haven't forgotten that.
Oh yeah, you gotta have that kind of memory. You can't just let that slide by, and I think that that has been key in the improvement, because Kim Mulkey has been able to point to those games that they lost and said it's because of your defense that we're not where we want to be.
Kim Mulkey brought the very first national championship in LSU history to the school last year in her second season. Then she only returns 2 starters from that team this year, and this is a team that is projected to be a 2 seed in the NCAA tournament.
Look at this. Kim Mulkey has coached now 24 seasons, and in each season she has had no less than 20 wins.
Flagey all day. 13 for Big Foe. She's at her season average. We are 5 minutes in the game.
Wow. Not the first quarter, but 5 minutes in. Now, Flagey Johnson just playing like a player on a mission. Splits the defender, hang time, and the finish.
Marshawn Bostic to inbound for Auburn. Do you like the shots that Auburn's getting?
When they get shooting opportunities, yes. But the defense for LSU has been just stifling.
It's going to be a jump ball possession arrow to Auburn. They have started this game 0 for 8 from the field.
How long will Johnny Harris keep Scott-Grayson on the bench? One of the things Auburn can do, ball screen action with Del Rosario.
Jemiah Mingo Young. Hailey Van Lith. And last year, Poa is fouled. There was a big swat, though, coming from Yakaya Milton.
Another area of improvement for LSU has been Hailey Van Lith. Coming out in transition, I think the Hailey of old may have gone and attacked the basket 2-on-3. She recognized she didn't have the numbers, and she was surveying the floor to see where that next pass could be to create a better opportunity.
Poa, the best free throw shooter on LSU's team at 84% on the season.
And I think if LSU's going to challenge to repeat as the national champions, Poa's going to have to be key.
Well, guys, just want to let you know Anissa Morrow is still continuing to get some treatment from the LSU staff here in the back. Just trying to get some mobility. So we'll update you when you have some more.
Okay, thanks, Brooke. She went down after we saw that elbow go into her side. All of her teammates gathered around her moments ago, but she did get up on her own.
See Van Lith with her head up, surveying, not forcing anything, knowing where the defense is, and looking to see when transition comes to help.
And a travel by Aaliyah Del Rosario. Look, LSU scores more points than all but one team in the nation. They're second in that category. Right now they're shooting 89% from the field, 8 for 9. They have started on a 21-0 run.
Well, they've done it creating offense from their defense, and then their shot selection, where they're getting the basketball, it's within the offense, not just creating one-on-one.
Anissa Morrow, you see her over there running back to the LSU bench. That's a good sign. Her coming out of the locker room, actually going to the scorer's table to check in.
Why bother sitting down?
Yeah, nope, go right on over. Step back, that's the first shot that Flau'jae Johnson has missed. Started 5 for 5. Mingo Young for 2. And the tip back up won't be good, but Caitlin Duhan gets herself to the free throw line. First foul on Flau'jae as Anissa Morrow back in the ballgame.
And for Auburn to score, Mingo Young has got to be aggressive.
Y'all put welcome back niece in the chat. Put welcome back niece in the chat. We glad she okay.
And Marshawn Bostic is a player that can take you off the bounce, put her in some ball screen action, get her an opportunity to get downhill.
Taylor Collins misses the first. And there's the first point for Auburn at the 3:09 mark.
LSU came out of the gate just looking to attack. They have kept the pressure on this Auburn defense.
It's 23-1, 7 minutes into this game. And Auburn has yet to make a field goal. But back to the free throw line goes Taylor Collins.
And now, as long as Auburn doesn't panic and they can continue to get the ball in, draw fouls, because Kim Mulkey doesn't use a lot of her reserves, right? So if you can get the starters for LSU in some foul trouble, you could use that to your advantage.
Yeah, she only goes 7, maybe 8 deep. And again, no Michaela Williams. She is available, but we don't see her taped up. She's wearing normal shoes. We don't expect her to come in the game.
And so the other key reserve that Kim Mulkey normally goes to is last year Poa, but had to start tonight in place of Williams.
Flau'jae driving.
Oh no, Flau'jae is down underneath her own basket.
Honesty Scott-Grayson takes the shot on the other end. Flau'jae trying to get up and shake it off.
I think she may be okay.
She's in the corner right now on the bottom of your screen. Morrow to Reese. Savannah Scott misses. And last year, Poa hits the deck hard underneath the Auburn basket.
When she went up for that shot, it just looked like she took off a little awkwardly.
LSU has had a couple of players banged up tonight. Anissa Morrow was able to re-enter. She's in there now. First foul against Angel Reese.
Angel thought she had a pick right there. That looked pretty good to me. They're just not used to seeing post players with those kind of hands defensively.
Well, originally, wasn't she a guard?
She was one of the top guards in the nation coming out of high school.
She's got those skills. Just keeps them in her pocket, ready to go when she needs them. 7 seconds here for Auburn.
Now, see, that's where Marshawn Bostic has got to be willing to shoot the basketball. It was a nice mid-range area. She hesitated and put her head down.
That is the 30th charge of the season taken by last-tier Poa.
Poa is always willing to sacrifice her body to get there in good defensive position. Look, that takes courage going against some of these athletes in the SEC.
It has been all LSU. They started out 21-0 and held Auburn scoreless until the 3:09 mark in this quarter. Possession arrow to LSU.
The execution by LSU right now is right on point. I'm watching players off the ball setting screens for each other. They're getting set, and then the person receiving the screen is being patient until that screen's set, and then they're sharp off those cuts. That's how you want to play this time of year.
Yeah, you've really seen a growth and a maturation process for this LSU team when it comes to knowing what Kim Mulkey wants, being disciplined in that aspect. I mean, we've seen several times over the last few games at the end of the regular season, they would draw something up right at the last seconds of the quarter and execute it perfectly, get a shot and a bucket.
Well, what game was it that we saw LSU in 2 quarters with 3-pointers? I mean, and it was
against Auburn the second time.
That's right. It was full length of the court was one of them. One was by Hailey Van Lith, the other by Flau'jae Johnson.
Yes. Auburn has started 1 for 15 from the field today.
Now Savannah Scott setting the screen for Scott-Grayson. She's got to use it.
Celia Sumbane. 6 seconds for Duhan. And Janae Kent with the rebound, but a travel.
Remember that first game in Auburn? At Auburn, Auburn was running a dribble drive action off the side ball screen, and they were getting all the way to the basket. Kim Mulkey was so frustrated with her team's defense. I see a big difference today because the paint is getting clogged, and Auburn is not finding those paths.
I think those 2 bye weeks helped. LSU did a lot of practices without the basketball, just working on their defense. Hailey Van Lith went straight to the hardwood. The foul is going to be on Celia Sumbane of Auburn. I mean, that hit hard. I felt that over here.
Oh, you could hear it. Oh.
She's not coming out, though. She's still in right now.
That's what ice is for after the game.
I might need ice after that one, just watching it. Last-tier Poa has hit all her free throws today. Angel Reese getting retaped that right leg. As we go under 30 seconds here in the quarter, shot clock is still on for Auburn. They have only made 1 field goal.
And honestly, Scott-Grayson is at the top of your screen being guarded by Hailey Van Lith.
Sumbane. And Hailey Van Lith skied it to get the rebound. domination for LSU.
Mulkey right. Y'all seen that?
Brooke will talk with Kim Mulkey when we come back.
Word. That is my prayer too. We can touch and agree on that.
Okay. When you turn.
Oh yeah, Benny. This the one.
Ain't no way that I can fall cause I'm focused. And I'm still giving it my all when I'm hopeless. I gotta look forward to tomorrow in motion. And I can't give up, I work too hard on this close. And I want it when I'm on it. Take chances, it's my moment. And I be giving it my all cause I'm chosen. All locked in, I'm devoted. I know that I didn't want it. I be giving it my all, it's my moment. And I gotta take care of my family, so I'm stressing soon. And I had to cut off my right hand, that's what success will do. Should've played my part, gave you a chance, and I invest in you. I don't trust you and you not my mans, I gotta question you. Won't take it for granted, it's my shot, it's my moment. If you in my way, then I'ma draw my opponent. Low love in the game, I had to start my emotion. I would never fade if this my spot, I'ma own it. Question their intentions, if they dipping, I'ma let them loose. Cancel the subscription if they tripping about some revenue. Don't condone no switching, that's just different, hope I never do. Stay in my position, if I listen, I won't never lose. Ain't no way that I can fall cause I'm focused. And I'm still giving it my all when I'm hopeless. I gotta look forward to tomorrow in motion. And I can't give up, I work too hard on this close. And I want it when I'm on it. Take chances, it's my moment. And I be giving it my all cause I'm chosen. All locked in, I'm devoted. I know that I did wrong. I be giving it my all, it's my moment. And I gotta get the life I want, man, it's my fate to choose.
Coach Mulkey, a great start and a physical one for your team. What can you kind of tell us about the physicality you're seeing?
We play physical anyway. I mean, we're big girls out there. We're going to play defense. I just like the approach. With Michaela Williams sitting over there by us, it didn't disrupt our rhythm at all. And I'm very proud of Poe. I'm very proud of Hailey Van Lith and Flage on the perimeter.
Flage with 13 already. What do you like about the way she's attacking the rim?
Well, I like the way all three of them are taking care of the basketball, and they're helping us rebound and they're guarding their rear ends off.
All right, thanks, Coach.
You're welcome.
You heard her talk about Flage Johnson, 13 points, 5 of 7 from the field.
Wow, you could tell it was going to be her night. She came out firing from the three-point line, but she didn't settle for just staying out there. She also attacked the basket. Look, LSU, they have 14 points in the paint already. They have 7 of their 11 field goals have been from in the paint. You know Kim Mulkey's methodology is to attack first, and that will open up things on the perimeter.
Good to see, too. Flage Johnson has come back out on the floor. She was shaken up a bit, went over to the LSU bench towards the end of that first quarter, but she is back out there after a monster start. She's already hit her season average in scoring at 13 points per game in the first quarter.
Can we remind the people at home, Flage Johnson is just a sophomore. And I mean, she plays like a vet. She got great experience going for the national championship last season, but she steps on the floor right now, and it's like she's been there for a long time.
She knew she was going to have to turn up her defense this year, and as Kim Mulkey said, she's guarding her rear end off. Direct quote.
This is PG.
That's what she just told Brooke.
Exactly.
Just the second field goal made by Auburn.
On how well against this Auburn defense that LSU has been able to take care of the basketball.
Anissa Morrow to the free throw line. She's fouled by Celia Sumbane. That'll be her second.
I love the toughness of Anissa Morrow. And she
of course you do. How could you not?
She comes on the floor and she's ready to take on anybody. She is an undersized post player, but you remember all the pomp and circumstance over Angel Reese and her double-doubles? Well, Anissa Morrow was doing the same thing when she was at DePaul, and now you put two of them together on the same team, one of the most dominant duos in college basketball.
And don't forget, she was an All-American.
Absolutely, right.
She's got 18 double-doubles on the season. You see her points per game, rebounds per game, 2 seasons at DePaul before transferring over. And Kim Mulkey has described her as unselfish. it can't be easy to decide to come to a new program that has a player down low like Angel Reese. But it was Angel who actually in her recruiting visit said, please come, we need you at LSU.
Well, do you want to get headlines or do you want to win championships? And that's why Anissa Morrow came to LSU.
The feed from Flau'jae, the bucket from Angel. Jemiah Mingo-Young on the floor. Possession arrow to LSU.
Flau'jae Johnson just doing it on both ends of the floor and then dropping dimes now to add to her resume.
12 points off turnovers for LSU. Auburn has no points off turnovers.
And guys, that pass with her right hand, by the way, for Flau'jae. I know she can do both, but just to be able to do that, because I know she can score with her left as well, but just to take that one-handed, not even just right-handed, but one-handed was special.
Oh yeah, and she works so much on her game. They talk about, the coaching staff has told us, obviously she's a rapper with Jay-Z's Rock Nation, but she spends just as much time working on that as she does working on her game. The balance of everything, she's got it down.
Look, she is the example of success. It doesn't just come. You've got to work at it at everything you do, and Flau'jae Johnson does that.
She's got a breakaway here. Honesty Scott-Grayson trying to catch up. Missed the layup, but did get fouled into the stanchion. First on Scott-Grayson.
You talked about all the other things that she does, but she dedicated herself to basketball by coming back to Baton Rouge this summer. Michaela Williams was in Baton Rouge, the freshman, who's one of the top freshmen in the country, and Flau'jae Johnson came back to work on her game too.
Flau'jae said Michaela pushed her a little bit this summer. There's a little competition there.
Let me tell you, you don't compare, you compete. If you're going to be a star, and Flau'jae Johnson has done that.
Yeah, look at her numbers up in all 4 of these categories after her SEC Freshman of the Year campaign was not satisfied. No sophomore slump for this one.
No, oh, no way. She is still continuing to climb.
6-0 run for LSU here. They only gave up 5 points in the first quarter. Bostic for 2, short. And then Savannah Scott fouls Flau'jae.
Okay, we are 2 minutes into the second quarter, and LSU already has 4 players. 4 players. I was looking at the minutes. My bad. I was like, they have 4 players in double figures, but it's Flau'jae Johnson has 15, and Angel Reese had 8, Poa 6, and Morrow has 4.
You're going to need to update Flau'jae's numbers, Peck.
Okay, Flau'jae now has 17 points.
Oh, and she is limping down the floor.
Oh, she's got to take a pause.
We saw her shaken up earlier in the first quarter and took a seat, and now Amanda Barbie, the trainer for LSU, will stretch her out, looking at that right leg.
Janae Dett in the game, and Kim Mulkey talks about this freshman that she wants her, she feels that she's very athletic, she's very talented, but sometimes she finds herself watching and Kim Mulkey will tell her, just do something. And I think you have a fear, you don't want to mess up a good thing, but you got to get into the action, you got to participate.
Second foul on last tier Poa. Flau'jae Johnson, a quick stretch.
Got to go to the table first.
So eager to get back in.
Well, when you're playing the way she is, wouldn't you be?
I mean, shooting 60% from the field.
Let's go.
Duhan tipped away by Flage. The pull-up. And Anissa Morrow ripped the rebound away. Second chance won't go, though.
Auburn is normally in the, LSU normally in the passing lanes defensively. They're playing more of a sagging man. You look at how many players have feet in the paint, taking away any driving opportunities for Auburn.
They've got 8 steals. Auburn steals it right back. Bostic by herself. Auburn in a hole right now, but how do you approach this mentally? If you're Johnny Harris over there, what is the message you're giving to your team right now?
The goal has to be to get 3 defensive stops in a row. Just start chipping away at this LSU lead.
Reese turnaround is short.
So look, that's two stops. Now, can Auburn convert? See, Marshawn Bostic's got to shoot the basketball. She wants to get closer. She doesn't trust that jump shot. But if you're going to be on the floor in this game, you've got to at least demonstrate that you're a threat.
We saw what she can be, that her potential in their last regular season game, she had a season-high 18 points and a career-high 9 assists against Florida.
Johnny Harris has talked about Marshawn's worked on her game. She just doesn't trust her work.
Swatted down by Duhan. But Anissa Morrow was there to control the rebound.
Flage has gone through it today. She's picked herself up the floor a couple of times.
Yeah, get the cold tub ready. Sydney Shaw will bounce it in. She's got 4.
Yeah, Auburn's going to have to make some perimeter shots.
Bostic missed the layup. And the foul on Hailey Van Lith. Well, the defending national champions making their SEC tournament debut this year, and they're doing it in style. A huge lead, 39-11 here in the second quarter.
Oh, here comes the bread guy. Ugh.
Cause I'm all white, man. Cause I'm all white. Mr. White down here, right, man. Fox a minute, y'all. This one be the remix. Bad, savage life. Fox a minute, y'all. Man, you already know what it is, you heard me? We still riding on chrome. We still pulling up. Man, look, hey, I pull up at the club, VIP, gas tank on, even all drinks on me. Wipe it out. Fresh kicks, fresh white tall tee, fresh NFL hat, fresh bows with the crease. Wipe it out. Wanna hit me with the heat, real recognize, real, don't speak. Wipe it out. Chicken laden, I've been rolling about a week. You can tell I got cake by the diamonds in my teeth. Wipe it out. Black shades, so you know when rolling, they ain't check me at the door, so ain't no telling while I'm holding. Wipe it out. Bad, they gon' bust it wide open. Flashing in the gray, but I'm in, they approaching. Wipe it out. Small, tall figures, y'all crawl. We gon' get and dog. Wipe it out. Y'all call, put my all killer, get your issue, and whoever fall with. Cause I'm all white, man. 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 Cause I'm all
Yeah, they're packing it inside. They're not guarding Bostic, and that allows this defense to look great for them. But to only have the first basket at 2:18, the first field goal in the first quarter, that's tough.
Kind of makes you do a double take at the scoreboard. We'll see what Auburn has in store over the next few minutes, and we will see you at halftime.
Ladies, I think Flage ate her Wheaties this morning. She was ready to go. That was part of the hotel breakfast here in Greenville. You were talking about Auburn. Let's take you inside the Auburn huddle and see what Johnny Harris is talking to her team about.
But they're not going to come. Okay, so we just got to be tougher. Y'all are more open than you think. You got to settle down and hit your shot. Okay, don't rush them. You're more open than you think.
What are you noticing about Auburn's offense right now?
Well, Auburn has to adjust that LSU's not playing them the same way they did the first 2 times. LSU was in the passing lanes, and Auburn was able to get backdoor cuts to relieve pressure. That pressure's not there now. Now, with the sagging man-to-man defense that LSU is playing, Johnny Harris told her team, you're more open than you think you are. Just look for your shot. You got to look for opportunities to pull the trigger.
Both of these teams are projected in the NCAA tournament field. According to Charlie Cream, Auburn is one of the last 4 byes as an 11 seed. LSU a 2 seed. 8 seconds. Angel Reese was already running back the other way.
A lot of confidence she has.
Auburn trying to get back to the NCAA tournament for the first time since 2019. They have their first 20-win season since 2019, too. They're 44 in the net.
I think it's key. The 5 wins that they have over the net top 50 teams.
And one of those being a win over this LSU team.
You know, to beat an LSU, then play them to 5.
And both of the first meetings were decided by 5 points. Auburn won on their home floor. LSU won on its home floor. But it's been all LSU Tigers here in Greenville.
Like LSU had dropped a game to South Carolina, then they dropped a game to Auburn. They went on to lose to Mississippi State, and the practices after that, Kim Mulkey said, we don't need a basketball at practice. And so you know what that focus was on.
Defense.
100%.
That's how they use both of their bye weeks. A lot of those practices without a basketball.
Listen, if you want to compete for another national championship, it isn't going to be because you can outscore people. The competition, and especially the defense, continues to get tougher and tougher each bracket, each section that you advance.
Morrow off the screen from Del Rosario. Into the hands of Flage Johnson, and Angel Reese with another opportunity. More offensive rebounds, all for LSU.
Holy cow.
Bostic to Duhan. And Yakaya Milton, the freshman, with the bank in.
Look, Auburn doesn't need to be watching the score. Just continue to put your head down, go to work, and just chip away. There's a lot of ball game left.
No, you're not going to get it back with one shot. Denisa Morrow, short on the 3.
I don't know how much longer Kim Mulkey is going to let her team settle for outside shots. You can see she got her hands on her hips on the sideline. That's not the kind of offense she's looking for.
Sydney Shaw, there's a good take. Right at the free throw line.
Look, one basket at a time.
It's an 8-2 run for Auburn.
They just dug themselves such a hole in that first quarter. Auburn did.
Van Lith fading away. She'll take the bounce on her second shot of the day.
Scoring in the paint. And look at this nice crossover by Van Lith, getting to her left hand. Strong hand, and gets the friendly bounce.
So they called a delay of game on LSU. think, hitting the ball away.
Yeah, that was Angel Reese out of frustration, but after the last series of going after the offensive glass, there was a lot of contact in there, and I'm sure she wanted a foul called, so that was just a little bit of frustration.
Shaw with the basketball. She leads Auburn with 6 points. That's a 2. Make it 8.
Shaw went between the legs, step back. That was pretty.
Morrow had it taken away by Milton.
There ain't no quit in these Auburn Tigers. Sydney Shaw, she pats it, threads it, pulls it, and knocks down that long 2. That's what they call a pearl. Pearl between your legs, and then.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, you weren't ready for that.
I was not ready for that. Anissa Morrow was just whistled for her second foul.
Like, Angel's talking to Honesty Scott-Grayson.
Scott-Grayson has not scored in the first half. She's 0 for 2.
Look, Sydney Shaw has hit a couple of buckets. I'd try to find her.
She's at the bottom of your screen, number 5 in orange. This has been all LSU. They started on a 21-0 run.
7 seconds different.
Angel Reese breaks free, and she's into double figures. 10 points, 5 boards. Time for Auburn. Mingo Young. Right at the buzzer. A much better quarter for Auburn, but again, such a big hole. They've trailed by as many as 30.
It took Auburn a minute to settle in. Second quarter, much better. Maybe this bucket by Jemiah Mingo Young can be the kerosene that Auburn needs to heat up.
Well, Flau'jae Johnson, 17 points in the first half. She's with Brooke.
17 for you, Flau'jae, off a 21-0 run. Can you give us a sense of what it feels like for this team? Y'all are clicking right now.
Yeah, we're clicking right now. We're just hitting shots. I don't know, we got to play better defense, stop letting them get easy stuff. I'm taking bad shots, getting them blocked, so I got to play better.
You're also all over the floor. Saw you cramping up a bit, getting some treatment. How you feeling?
I feel good. I just got to come back out, play defense, and take better shots, bro. I'm kind of forcing it, and I just got to get my team involved.
All right, thanks, Flau'jae. All right, Alyssa, we will send it over to you on the set.
Thank you, Brooke, as we welcome you into the Academy Sports and Outdoors halftime report up here on the studio set. Steffi Sorensen, Nikki Fargas, Alyssa Lang here with you, and Sylvia Fowles kind enough to stop by to join us for this halftime segment. I mean, a lot to talk about, Sylvia. Your LSU Tigers are up 43-19.
Amen to that.
What have you seen from this first half?
Everybody came out, they was ready. Everybody got good energy. I'm just happy to see them play as a team. If they can be consistent like this throughout, I think we're gonna be all right.
Okay, tell us, what have you been up to since retirement? I want to know. What's life like now?
Living my life. I'm on super duper auntie duties, so I do a lot with the kids, and I've just been traveling a little bit, so I'm just living life a little bit.
What's your favorite part about being an aunt?
Dropping off from schools and picking up. Yeah, I'm gonna pick up it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, I do want to, we're going to get more into maybe her thoughts on the game, but Angel Reese, I want to get your thoughts on her. I mean, obviously her SEC Conference Player of the Year, a very spirited player. You were a beast in the post. What are your thoughts on Angel?
I think Angel has flourished throughout the year. I'm loving to see her have a little bit poise to her game during this time. And I think she's going to be good on the next level. You heard what I said. She's going to be good. She's going to be good on the next level.
Okay, if you were still playing at the next level and she comes into the draft, what's that going to look like? What would that one-on-one matchup look like?
I'm killing Angel all day.
We got to make sure Angel gets a clip of this and maybe organize something on the court.
Look, Angel, Steph, 4 player. You're not a 5 player, baby. You're not ready for these hips.
That's amazing. What about Flage? I mean, 17 points just in this game alone, but all season long. She's gotten better and better.
You know, with Flage, I feel like she have a chip on the shoulder. She got something to prove. And with a team like LSU, you need somebody like Flage who's just going to put everything on her back, and she's going to ride it out with you no matter what. And I'm liking how she looks tonight.
Well, the guard play has come to play, but a player that we also talk that comes under the radar is Anissa Morrow. Undersized, yes. What do you like about her game?
She's definitely been that spark for me all season. I won't say I didn't think she was good, but I didn't think she was going to have the season that she had this year, and I'm happy to see her flourish into the player that she can become today. And she's really good for LSU. She needs to stick around a little bit longer.
Now, everybody calls this team Showtime, but you were on some really good teams. Were y'all the original Showtime?
We don't. Oh, geez, I don't want to call us the Showtime. We wasn't like prime time like these girls.
Okay, they're prime time. What makes them prime time?
What makes them prime time is like we didn't have the coverage that they had. We didn't have the social media that they have, and so they get the flex all day. Literally. But I like our era. We had time to do our thing, but also just come out and just kill people on the court. And so I love those times.
Sylvia, I know you watch a ton of LSU, obviously, but you're a fan of the game. And what Dawn Staley and South Carolina have been doing, the dynasty that they've built, what do you make of where they are and what they're doing for women's basketball right now?
For women's basketball, it's amazing. I came out and watched them this morning after they played at noon, so I came to watch Dawn in action. But it's nothing you can put into words. The growth of women's basketball has become this thing. Not that we haven't been that thing, but people are just now paying attention. And that's something that you can appreciate. And I'm loving these coaches that go out there and they showcase their talent through their players and don't want to take all the action of it. And it's a beautiful thing.
Sylvia, you mentioned this era. It's a very different era, right, than when you played, when I played. How do you feel like you would have fared? I mean, I feel like you kind of like to be under the radar. This is not the era for that, right? How do you feel like you would have been in this
I would have been pretty good. I do. I shy from the attention. I like to be the underdog who people really don't talk about and come out and just surprise people, but I hate the attention. But I'm happy for the girls that love it because that's how they do their marketing thing. And I'm loving that the attention that they get. I'm loving the money that they're making on this level. So
you don't have any hidden talents? Anything you could market? Like,
do I have an extra year? Am I eligible?
We'll find one.
I need
one. Sylvia, if you don't mind sticking around, we're going to do some highlights from earlier today. You said you were there. You going to hang out with us for a few minutes?
I'll hang out with you.
All right, when we come back, we'll show you South Carolina from earlier today. We'll talk Tennessee's win over Alabama, but how about Big Four with the and one 17 first half points for Flage Johnson, and LSU is up big. This halftime report is presented by Academy Sports and Outdoors, the official sporting goods and outdoor retailer of the SEC.
See, Home Quote Explorer lets you easily compare home insurance options so you can get what you need without overpaying.
Some gas in this motherfucking year, bitch. I ain't really talking my shit in a minute. Like, who the f these think they talking to? Like, this dumb? Class C in a block set money getting spun. Like what?
Damn, this shit exclusive. Look, I remember they told me I couldn't do it, then I did it. Won't stop till my little brothers and my mama in the Bentley. My ex keep sending message, why you calling, why you send me? I told you that I love you, but I lied, I ain't meant to. I ain't never been mad on pimpin', cause I been in my bag like trippin'. Once I'm getting my cash, I'm dipping. And I always been that, I'm different. When the ops get dropped and the nets get popped and the rest get mopped, they miss. I don't stress no op, cause they flesh get dropped, then they text the cops, they snitch. Look, I got 20 more flows, they can get stole. Touchdown, I just put them in the friend zone. 7 shot, they just put them in the end zone. AMG pulled up in the bin zone. And you the epitome of a little enemy. That just telling the info. They know you not getting cheese, bro, you not kidding me. We know that you been broke. I been killing the game, it's a felony.
I got Briz on the beat, he go crazy.
What you working with? Yeah. What you working with? What you working with? What you working with? Pay for this. Yeah. Get your bands up. Oh, you ain't tricking? I'ma hit your mans up. Cold, cocky, fire in the summertime. He gon' keep the bills paid, cause he know I'm fine. It's always in my business, JC, what you really do? I be at home playing fetch by a swimming pool. I'm a real big dog. What Scrappy do? Doing all that wifey knowing he don't f with you. Poster girl in your dreams. I'ma hold it, bust whoever in between. Gangsta JT Medellin. Haven't heard from the ops yet, they ain't said a thing.
Thank you, girl. I definitely appreciate
you know who I
it.
am. Long way from cracking cars and pulling scams. On my pretty like a transgender. Sitting on his chin in a chinchilla. 50 flows up. Can't hop out my coupe unless I lift the doors up. On my twin turbo V8 the motor. Self-esteem's drop every time I show up. Yeah. Wrist doing 80 in a 35. Shut Marnie down for some furry slides. Look him in his eyes and tell him dirty lies. Caught me Chanel 30 times. The price on this Kelly say I'm hella paid. Crocodile Birkin from the Everglades. And I ain't gotta do a thing. I ain't gotta do a thing. Period. Told y'all sound right, y'all. I am a y'all. It's always in my business. What I got going on?
Academy Sports and Outdoors teamed up
It's
with
City
former
Grudge.
South Carolina and current Minnesota
Even
Lynx
when you
stars
think it ain't City Grudge.
Field to provide 50 Greenville youth athletes with a
Second
shopping
verse,
spree.
so you hate who get mad every time I strike a pose. I'm rigged down from my head to my toes. Hood dressed like a weirdo. Run away, now I'm stepping in some runway. You can't with me on your birthday. Bring my real core Lincoln JPay. You gon' be home what the judge say. I'm low key with my anxiety. I'm prayed up and I'm waiting on my rivalry. I'm the hype, nah, y'all ain't gotta hype me. I'm that give a who don't like me. It's grind time, no flossing. Let's get it. Pulled out the truck and put the Porsche in. These tired, they exhausted. Got panning for this dark skin. I'm really from the trenches. Wear shots, I ain't talking about syringes. Yeah, I'm really from the trenches. Pretty lips made these cop syringes. Mwah. No bars.
That looks a little familiar, right? What does that look like for you?
Then on the other end, for 3. Gamecocks up 8 into the fourth quarter now. Johnson gonna get fouled here, but she will get the shot to go. Huge game for her.
Yeah, Tessa Johnson coming up big for Dawn Staley. The bench really flexing today, Sylvia. I mean, Tessa Johnson, a player that Dawn maybe 8th or 9th in the rotation. She comes in, gives them double figures. South Carolina, obviously, Dawn Staley happy about that.
Huge win for the Gamecocks. Next game on the day, Tennessee, Alabama. Rematch of a good one from the regular season. Jules Spear, one of many threes on the day.
All she was doing was lining them up. But you know what, Sylvia? I bet you when you got a guard like that likes to shoot the basketball, you probably going to.
Them Tennessee uniforms
too, right?
fire. That blue and orange is so
When the
cute.
guard's knocking it down on the perimeter, it opens up for us in the big inside. And so you can respect the guard who know how to shoot, but also who know how to pass.
Hey.
Another big day from Rakia Jackson. 22 points, 9 rebounds, and Tennessee gets the win over Alabama. Bayou Barbie's having herself a game at 10.5 rebounds so far. LSU up big on Auburn. This halftime report is presented by Academy Sports and Outdoors, the official sporting goods and outdoor retailer of the SEC.
I love your dress.
a girl bad like Nikki and she forward Franchini and she small broad and witty and she real brave. She not one like Pitney and she have a small slippery and she one wicked when me start dig it and she start crab me skin and I go on like bitch give me all style with it make me want wife it she just a bounce from my body and she tear and scrape up my body you and me up your face me a tear up your tummy and she so great now for love it do your ear and your nails in a favor and a duppy.
My man got me tickets to the concert. It's on the 18th in New Orleans.
She love bad man.
I'm excited.
She love bad man.
They gotta look for what's next. Too busy trying to trace my footsteps. Hit up my account and send me go a shop. When my people goods to Bombarasca. Hard to get me. Hard to left me. Hard to forget me. You get me. We're Trinidad, Jamaica, pop. Guyana, Barbados, and then your top. Bahamas, St. Thomas, Turks and Caicos. Belize, St. Kitts, Haiti, and Lagos. Out in Cali, they love me. Down in Bali, they love me. Out in Bali, they dummin'. Out in Maui, we comin'. Poppin' out in Bengali. Looking just like a dolly. With a pretty Somali. Benefit Malawi.
She love gun money, not and I got that. And you cannot flip, but a big color chat. She want gangsta for killer with buckshot. Gun man up in your belly like hops. Cause when you tight up in there, you take me ramp up. Pipes handle.
That's funny because Twitter is so quiet right now. Why? Why so quiet now? Oh. What y'all want to hear? People have been playing this song everywhere. I downloaded it today.
He's off. Yeah. Ground. I was bad at school, now I'm tryna dodge a sentence. Just walked out the lavish store, pair of shoes, $12.50. You wanna boss up your life? All you gotta do is get in with me. I don't even pay to get in the club, they know I'm a walking tick. I'm presidential leaving the club, we ain't stopping at no lights. You wanna be a boss? You gotta pay the price. Left wrist on frost, look like a bag of ice. I'm driving a Bentley Bentayga like I don't love my life. I'm in that thing shifting, and I'm lane switching. Big Zama, stand on straight business. Ducking on the like Blake Griffin. He keep talking, bro, gon' leave his face missing. Baby, these all white, these ain't no Hirachi. Bad 50 flow, eating hibachi. I got 10 missed calls, all my mad at me. Valet Park Designer District, I'm going straight to gallery. Jugs feeling, yup. Phone.
I have that song actually. I downloaded it before. Let me look. Okay, here we go.
Dress it up and make it real for me.
Eskimos, the coolest DJ in the world.
Whatever that off name. Dirty soda and styrofoam. Spend a day to get my mind blown. Dress it up, you know the Nassau. 200 miles on the dash. Gotta roll a pound up a gas. Switch the lanes in the Grand Rapids. We the one that kept it cool without it being until the G and start acting. Shooting in like a film, man, I'm moving the field. Don't let them have it. We ballin' like the March Madness. All these cops shooting in tragic. I'm the one that live in lavish. Like I'm playing for the Mavericks. I don't want it over dip, it might have made me fuck her even though she average. 30 money in the cook, 45 by my good.
I got a feeling that when let me turn this down.
I'm on a one-way flush.
I feel like MK will have a big game against South Carolina because of how the last game went. She's gonna feel like she got something to prove. Like I expect Raven Johnson to do to Caitlin Clark when she see her again.
Spend a day to get my mind blown. Dress it up, you know the Nassau. 200 miles on the dash. Gotta roll a pound up a gas. Switch the lanes in the Grand Rapids. We the one that kept it cool without it in the team. Start acting. Shooting in like a film, man.
Wow, what else can you say about the defending national
champions and how they started this game.
It's been a combined collective effort. Started on the defensive end. I mean, it was a nightmare for Auburn. They could barely get a bucket in that first quarter. But then on the other end, they shared the basketball. And the SEC Player of the Year did more than just score points and rebounds. She did a little bit of everything. Yeah, she attacked the basket and she did her part in getting buckets, but she shared the basketball. She's patient, finding her open teammates to knock it down. The drive and the dish. Go ahead, Angel Reese. But this is what I love the most. Here's Angel right here. Watch this screen that she sets to get Flau'jae Johnson open. That is selfless of Angel Reese for her team to have them sitting pretty as you start this second half.
LSU got 18 points off of turnovers, 26 points in the paint. Auburn did not have a field goal until the 2:18 mark in the first quarter. Sydney Shaw with the steal for Auburn.
We're going to see if Auburn can find open looks going against LSU's sagging man-to-man defense.
Why did it give them such problems in the first half?
Well, I think they were just adjusting they were expecting something different, expecting the aggression that they've seen from LSU, and in the previous games, what they've had to go against. Now they've got to adjust. Okay, when a team, when the defense is not on you, you got to look for your shot.
Jemiah Mingo-Young with that last bucket for Auburn. Let's take a look at some of LSU's defense. What did you notice?
Well, okay, last year, Poa, right here, that's who's guarding Marshawn Bostic. You watch, Poa doesn't leave the paint. Bostic keeps coming to her as long as she's going to go away. Again, Poa never leaves the paint this possession, and Bostic never looked to shoot.
Well, they're playing true to the scouting report there. Marshawn Bostic did take 11 shots in the first half, going to the basket more, but only hit one of them.
The other thing that LSU has done is once Auburn offensively has taken the ball to the left side of the floor, the defense is keeping them there and not allowing Auburn to come to their strong hand using that right hand.
Honestly, Scott-Grayson, who was key in the first two meetings against LSU, averaged 24.5 points per game against LSU, has not scored. 0 for 2.
And a technical was just assessed to Honesty Scott-Grayson.
There was a personal foul called on Flau'jae Johnson, and then a technical foul on Scott-Grayson. Put the ball up against Flau'jae and pushed it.
We saw that in the earlier session too. The SEC tournament, it means a lot to these players, but you've got to keep your emotions in check.
That does count as a personal too, so that's her third personal foul on Scott-Grayson. So Hailey Van Lith will shoot the free throws associated with the technical.
Van Lith is an 80% free throw shooter. It should have been last year Poa. And Poa's a perfect 4 for 4 on the day.
Van Lith gets 1 of 2. And Kim Mulkey's going to call a timeout. It took LSU a minute to get that ball in. LSU takes a pause here, a minute into the third quarter.
There's only one way to make the impossible possible.
Rolling up at the back, got that smoke in my lungs. Young on the block with his hand on his gun. One up top, cause they prepared where I'm from. Let your drop, you can't be scared where I'm from. Fast forward, grandma pray for your baby. Mama look at your son, I finally made it. That rap shit, I hate it, taking me places. My life been so crazy, little teenager. I never thought that I could take it.
Ain't gang if you let shit fly. Ain't bad if you gotta ride. Big guns and a lot of zip ties. Says she look like me, quit lying.
Don't stop, don't stop the beat, don't stop, won't stop the beat, won't stop, won't stop the beat.
We gon' spin and kill.
Everybody,
deep,
everybody,
and we're telling all.
everybody.
We gon' spin and kill.
Everybody,
deep,
everybody,
and we're telling all. Hey yo, all these bitches on my.
yeah. Fly
I've been waiting on this too long. Got a rollie and AP is two-tone. Play it safe, I can't move wrong. We was lit the whole night, we was too gone. The first light I had flew on. I'm so up, I might be up on Pluto. No new friends, just a few on. I don't know why they count like I knew on. I just been waiting for too long. They hated, they said it, I'm too on. My pockets, they say they on too.
Serve display from Team Angel Reese has come to play. Trying to take LSU to the finish line. Poole going for the dagger. You bet! Kim Mulkey knows the celebration is imminent. LSU has captured its very first national championship.
History last season, and the rise of the Tigers has been pretty quick under Kim Mulkey in her third season. Keep in mind, the season before she took over, they only won 9 games and missed the NCAA tournament. Then 2 years in their
No
tenure,
disrespect
they
to
won a
Rod
national
at all,
championship
y'all.
as a
I
3
will
seed.
play it. I was just
Only lost
DJing
2
a little
games all
bit, you
season,
know.
And a lot of people questioned
I got y'all.
the non-conference and thought the
I like
schedule
Rod.
wasn't strong enough to prepare them to be ready in the NCAA tournament. Well, she proved them all wrong.
LSU right now projected as a 2 seed in this year's NCAA tournament. Last year, Poa was camping out, waiting for the 3. She got the start today because Michaela Williams, just precautionary, she is available, but hoping to not play her today.
Kim Mulkey called that last time out because sideline out of bounds that was over here in front of us. There was no organization, and she's not going to let her team just throw some stuff out there. They've got to stay disciplined regardless of what the score is.
She's such a great X and O coach. You see that reflected in her team, especially this late in the season.
You watch. The discipline, move the basketball, buckets happen.
Poa and then Van Lith, back-to-back triples.
LSU is 4 of 6 from the three-point line. The first meeting, Auburn did not allow a three-point shot from LSU. Only 2 the second time they met.
Bostic to the SEC logo, and that stays with Auburn.
The ball movement of giving up a good shot for a great shot. Anissa Morrow finds Hailey Van Lith, and then Van Lith, she's sharing the sugar with last year Poa, who knocks down the 3.
We're seeing this LSU team look so comfortable together too. And keep in mind, there are so many personalities on this roster. They figured it out though.
When there's lots of talent and players that can score and everybody wants to get their bucket, they are sold on the fact, and I think after having a taste of winning the national championship last year, you got to sacrifice a little bit of yourself in order to reach the ultimate goal.
11-0 run for LSU after Flau'jae Johnson just got herself to 19 points. Her season high is 24.
I'm impressed with what LSU has done without Michaela Williams.
Yes. And again, that's just precautionary. They did say she was available. That would be a 2 from Mingo Young. No. Taken away by Shaw. Over to Savannah Scott, but missed the layup.
Yeah, Scott can't get much closer than that, but she doesn't need to rush when she's gotten inside the defense.
Guys, what I appreciate so much about Flau'jae Johnson is her strength and ability to use angles on the floor. Now, she might be wide on that fast break, but when she starts heading downhill, she gets that strength, that motion going, and it is so hard to get in front of her.
And Brooke, you're talking about angles. As she was coming down, instead of just running side by side with the defense, she severed over in front of the defense so they couldn't recover.
Such a smart player, just her sophomore year. Foul is on Yakaya Milton of Auburn. Flau'jae Johnson shooting 50% from the floor, too.
I'm going to tell you, whatever she had at pregame, you're right, she needs to have that again.
Look, we're talking a lot about her offense, but remember, I love the conversation we had with her earlier in the season. We asked about she had to challenge herself defensively. She said, look, I didn't play defense in high school.
And that's just honest. But she knew this season she had to play defense because LSU no longer has Alexis Morris. You remember how quick she was on the best ball handler on the opponent's team. Well, now that's responsibility goes to Flau'jae Johnson and last year Poa.
And she's going to have to do it for long minutes because, like we said, LSU does not go deep into its bench, maybe 7 or 8 players.
And I think at the beginning of the season, too, I don't think Flau'jae was in the top shape that she needed to be, and she's played her way into that throughout this season.
Jemiah Mingo-Young steps into the 3. That's the first 3 of the night for Auburn, and that ends a 13-0 run for LSU.
Well, the winners go on to play in the semifinals tomorrow. And if Auburn still wants to be here, they've got to lock down defensively, but they're going to have to knock down some perimeter shots.
It has not been a pretty night so far for this Auburn team. 3rd foul against last year Poa. As you said, Carolyn, the winner of this one goes on to the semifinals to face either Florida or Ole Miss. That game coming up about 25 minutes after we finish this one. Our first semifinal tomorrow already determined. South Carolina and Tennessee, a rematch of last year's championship game at this tourney.
Well, you just had them into the regular season.
I've been impressed watching Tennessee in their 2 meetings with South Carolina, which has been, in the last 2 weeks. So they're very familiar with the Gamecocks.
Well, and Tennessee got South Carolina's post players into some foul trouble. And South Carolina had to revert to playing a little bit of small ball. But that's the benefit that Dawn Staley has, the versatility of how she is able to play.
Auburn bringing that trap. LSU broke it. Flau'jae Johnson up to 21 points. Second time Flau'jae has had back-to-back 20-point games this season.
You see how LSU is right in the lane to take away anything driving. They're not letting the Tigers get close.
Anissa Morrow driving in, and she draws the foul on Yakaya Milton. Flau'jae Johnson, 3 points away from tying her season high. What a stat line for the sophomore.
So beautiful.
Morning, Rob.
Looking great. Damn. Like damn, like little dummy got caught with his knocks. What? We gon' spin through his block. Got a bustle with
it's gonna be a light here. We ain't duck a little we right here. We ain't cuffin', we giving the pipe here. Don't do no crying, we told you we fight here. Smoking no what, we gon' bend through his block. Little dummy got caught with his knock. Little dummy get put in the box. Be talking but be pop. Give me that. Give me that. Move them hips like I need to see you go black. Give me that. Give me that. Move them hips.
Hey, turn me up, don't turn me down in this big dog. Never.
Baby Tsunami, the youngest in charge.
Look, I swear it ain't on me, it's in me. Too much ain't enough, I need plenty. Yeah, 392, that's a hit me. I act like I love you, I want me an Emmy. Your boyfriend of mine, you know many. I got me a butler, I'm ballin' like Jimmy. My snap. Look, I don't care what it's costing, I'm texting with us. I dead them like pasta, don't give me the tip. When I go to withdraw it, I walk with a vault. Your future is tough, you giving me shit. Like I'm chalk, like Nipsey on slaughter.
So
I'm not
true.
with the talk, don't give me the lip. They know it's gon' cost them, I'm finna blast. I know that they stalk, I'm keeping it still. I went and caught me some new letter. If you knew better, baby, you do better. I'm a player, I feel like I'm Hugh Hefner. On my neck and I came with a new weather. Fendi my leather, Gucci me my sweater. It's at a new level, I'm getting it together. I told you I love you, I thought you knew better. And yeah, you was special, but you not too clever. They say who I do it for, I need a newer source. Say they want smoke, I'ma give them a hookah tour. Know that you mad, I don't care who you knew before. Go to the store and I'm buying like new Dior. I know that I got it, but I'm trying to shoot for more. I am a star, so I got on new decor. I'm not a player, I think I like Cupid more. And that fire, they call me Bazooka for. And
Yeah, we finna set it off in this motherfucker, you hear me? I'm finna put you bitch ass niggas in the trash can. I'm tired of all you bitch ass niggas. Y'all annoying me right now, for real, nigga. You wanna talk shit, you wanna run your mouth, you want some gangs to start your motherfucking house. We'll set this bitch off, set this bitch off. We'll set this bitch off, set this bitch off. These niggas mind right, they call me badass, and I punish you. You ain't my equal, we ain't people, I ain't one of you. Since 98, I grabbed my plate up off the lunch table. I told mom I'm thugging outside, we don't need cable. Now I'm the nipples on the titty, I'm the motor caller, hear me. I'm the V12 and that 760. You niggas bitches, we real niggas with G-codes. Love to go in beast mode, we thuggin'. We all got bread, so if we fall, we the crutches. We the dodo and the duchess. I'm the photo in the camera, I'm the pistol in the stamp. I got the sickest beamer, I got the sickest magnum.
It's incredible.
Scorching.
Both of those players had over 20 points for Tennessee today as they dominated Alabama. I'm sure that one felt extra good because Alabama got them in the regular season, and that head-to-head cost Tennessee a double bye in the SEC tournament.
Yeah, that's what I had to play yesterday. And now, as well as Tennessee hung with South Carolina in the finale of the regular season, you gotta believe the Lady Vols are coming in motivated for tomorrow. But South Carolina, they didn't look too bad either.
And 30-0.
Can we talk about Ashlyn Watkins?
Every day.
That joker can get up. I mean, she was up around the rim today on a putback. That's awesome.
Do we get to see a dunk at some point?
I am here for it.
Peck is jealous because I was there when Ashlyn Watkins dunked against Kentucky.
So jealous.
Also, the Vice President of the United States was there, and you missed it, so.
You just kind of leave me behind.
You know, that was all in the first quarter.
Things going on.
Yeah. Second foul against McKenna Eddings of Auburn.
So now LSU in the bonus for the rest of this quarter.
Angel Reese, the SEC Player of the Year, 13 points, 8 rebounds, 3 assists.
This is an area that LSU has improved in since the first meeting against Auburn. They missed 9 free throws in that game.
They are first in the nation now in made free throws per game. They hit about 20. Reese going for it, her 9th rebound.
her nose for the basketball. I mean, she's got the instincts like a Dennis Rodman. She can read where the ball is coming off the rim.
And she gets up so quickly, too. Swatted away by Duhan. And out of bounds off of Auburn.
I think I see a little frustration settling in for the Auburn Tigers.
Van Lith rejecting the screen. Got a good look at the hoop, too. Auburn ball.
Oh, that ball went off of Angel Reese.
Yeah, it's Auburn basketball.
But Angel was trying to get away with it. She was like, no, that wasn't me.
Are you ever going to say, yeah, that was me? You're not.
I have.
Yeah? In a game?
Yeah, that was me.
In a real game?
Okay, maybe not.
Yeah.
I love at her size, Angel Reese is able to handle the basketball. Makes her so dangerous because she is going to have a big defender on her, and then if you come out close, then she's going to be able to take you.
Again, Angel Reese, she can enter the WNBA draft. She does not have to. She can come back to LSU. How does her game translate? How would you grade her up?
The thing that I like about Angel Reese is her versatility. I was just talking about how she can handle the basketball. I think she also rebounds extremely well, and that is a commodity in the WNBA. And then her versatility. Now, we've seen her handle the ball away from the basket. She has been working on her face-up game. I've seen her before practices, after practices. So it's there, and I think the potential is there for that to develop consistently.
April 15th on ESPN is the WNBA draft. 7 in the PM.
I think it'll be interesting. A lot of people have asked me, well, how high do I think that she will go in the draft? Look, in the WNBA, there's not that many jobs to be had. It doesn't matter where you're drafted. Be picked by a team of a roster you can make. So if there are teams that have rosters that already have a strong post game, that's probably not the spot for Angel Reese. Especially coming in her rookie year, she needs to develop how to extend her game. She'll be able to play out to face up.
What would be a team that you think would be a good fit for Angel Reese?
There's been so much movement.
Yeah, I know.
Courtney,
free agency.
Yeah, and it's not done.
Yeah. Eddings with the triple.
I don't think that Indiana needs her. They already have. Remember, Aaliyah Boston?
Yeah.
And the
probably the National Player of the Year, Caitlin Clark. There's a lot of talent coming out in the SEC. Rakia Jackson, these are all projections. Camila Cardoso. Those two are going to face off tomorrow again for the 3rd time this season.
Tune in, because I think that could be a great show, great battle. It's going to be a matter of who can own the boards, who can take care of the basketball. And I think which team gets off to the best start.
Are y'all good? Y'all can see the game? It went down for a second. Are y'all good?
Honestly, Scott-Grayson has not scored in this ball game.
Yeah, she's not been a factor. She took 2 shots, both of those coming in the first half. A player that was averaging 24 points per game against LSU in 2 contests this season. A deep 3 from Hailey Van Lith. Up to 11.
and looked over to the LSU faithful and said, there you go.
Yakaya Milton with the bank in. LSU hit the gas right out of the gates. Coming out of the locker room, they outscored Auburn in the first quarter 27-5. They have been in control ever since. Their largest lead has been 39 points.
Like they had an early exit from the SEC tournament last year, upset by Tennessee. They're making sure that doesn't happen again this year.
LSU running out of time, but still enough time to draw a foul. And Isamaro's going to the line. We're going to see the deep three from Hailey Van Lith again.
Look, coming off, looking for a shot, money. She's been so improved since the second half of February, and knowing when it's her time and when it's time to set up someone else. That balance, that now things are coming naturally. She told us that she has had to think a lot when she first came in to learn that point guard position. Now it's coming naturally, and she's watching how can she set up other players, who's going to have a good night, who needs to have the basketball, and then it kind of opens up when it's her time.
Now we flashed her numbers on the screen there. Last 3 games, 19 points per game. She averages 12 on the season. Morrow just throws it up and in. Relentless. Mingo Young driving.
Oh, Anissa Morrow is all over everybody for the rebound.
Both ends of the floor. Very different emotions on both of these benches. Auburn struggling here in the quarterfinals. Kim Mulkey rocking and rolling in Greenville.
Yeah, biggest phone, yeah. Biggest phone, big phone flooding. Look, and they say Big Four, was you scared? They make diamonds up out of pressure, put 100 on their head. It's about time they gotta respect us. I really need a 10 if I'm signing, ain't nothing less in my mind. It gotta be special, my grind is just so excessive. They be talking down, but I don't ever let it get to me. Came to LSU my freshman year and we made history. I was trying to wait and serve the game, they wasn't tipping me. Soundtrack of my life and I'm just conducting a symphony. Ballin', this ain't rented, Billy Windows tinted, working on my image, up in my percentage. Put the pendant on the trophy, you ain't winning, don't approach me. Pull up courtside in the crazy fit, I look like Moki. I just hit $1 million, my bank account looking silly. I'm hitting them like the Phillies, the coldest flow in the city. Like John Morant, I'm like gritty, I've never asked for a penny. I'm blocking them like I'm Jenny, ain't know me, man, it's just in me. I'm like, get away to hibernate, they let the beast outside the cage. Ain't try to play, they counting me out, I feel some type of way. Keep making up stories, I'm like, which one they gon' write today? Keep switching these fours, I'm like, which one I'm gon' like today? On God. Yeah, biggest phone, yeah.
Say it, cheesy. We gonna do this shit like this for the city, man. Put New Orleans on the fucking map. Put your ones up.
Minutes to go to decide who is moving on to the semifinals, and it looks like it could be LSU. First 2 meetings, the LSU Tigers, averaged only 66.5 points per game against Auburn. Tonight they've already hit 69 with 10 minutes to go.
The offense is clicking. And I think that the offense has...
What time the game, everybody asking me to stream? It's tonight?
Well, guys, I also feel like there's just great chemistry right now between Poa and Hailey Van Lith. The way these two are working together, there's terrific passing and spacing. And for Hailey Van Lith, she's taking care of the basketball tonight. I love the way that she's game managing and she's taking shots when they're there. And Poa's just like, hey, I got this defense wrapped up for y'all.
I got to believe that when Hailey Van Lith first came to Baton Rouge, there was a little competition between Lastier and Hailey Van Lith. And now they have learned that they can be valuable and work together, and they have found how to build from that.
It's really fun to watch them. We've watched them and seen today their communication on the floor. Lastier Poa getting the start today because Michaela Williams, if they didn't need her, they didn't want to have to use her today. They have not so far, resting her for precautionary reasons. But I mean, you've said it several times, Coach Peck, that Lastier Poa is going to be key for a deep run for LSU in the NCAA tournament.
Well, Lastier is a true point guard, and that's the position she's always played. The other thing that Kim Mulkey likes about Poa is she's going to defend.
No, she's taking 30 charges.
Share the info in the chat on this, please, on the Sports Hub. Thank you.
Van Lith with the steal. And just enough for McKenna Eddings to force it out and keep the layup from happening. You see, Hailey Van Lith and Lastier Poa combined 22 points tonight.
The defense that they have brought to has been key. I think the guard presence has been huge, especially in the absence of Michaela Williams.
Celia Sumbane.
Look how strong Angel Reese is.
Adding to her 21st double-double of the season. Oh, and Lastier Poa down. Holding her left arm.
Poa, right here at the top of your screen, got hung up with Honesty Scott-Grayson.
Looks like her arm took the brunt of the weight on that fall. But she's still in the game. Scott-Grayson still looking for her first points. That's just her third shot of the night.
Now, will LSU be disciplined in their execution to finish out this fourth quarter?
It's a turnover. That's a 2 from Eddings.
You got to shoot that. Auburn needs more of that. A lot more of that.
Foul on the floor on Taylon Collins. Remember this Auburn team, 44 in the net. Charlie Cream has them as one of the last 4 buys as an 11 seed.
And I think when you look at the eye test, I think they're a higher seed. When you look at the teams that are listed ahead of them, I'll be interested to see them meet along the road in the NCAA tournament.
Yeah, this has been an off night for Auburn. Oh, wow, that dropped in and popped out.
Had the wrong spin on it.
LSU, of course, projected as a 2 seed. But crazy things have been happening. Ohio State lost by 20 points to Maryland. That kicked them out of the #1 line earlier today. So Iowa now a #1 seed.
It wasn't just a loss.
Yeah.
20 points.
Yeah.
Wow.
They're the top 8 seeds right now. South Carolina projected as the #1 overall seed.
You know, the last couple of weeks, Texas was on that 1 line. Ohio State, it's like almost the bad luck curse if you're listed too early on that 1 line.
South Carolina hasn't seemed to mind.
Well, no, they are still the only remaining undefeated team in the country.
Yeah, 30-0. There's an offensive foul on Angel Reese, and she comes up limping.
Oh my God.
She's going to hop over to the bench.
I hope that's just a cramp. Oh, her ankle turned a bit. Oh my gosh.
Remember, they retaped that in the first half.
No injuries. Ooh. No injuries.
I think she can retire for the rest of the evening.
18 points, 11 rebounds, 21 double-doubles on the season. She came into the game 4th in the nation in double-doubles.
She is a walking double-double. To correct earlier, since 2010, only 12 players have averaged 19 points and 13 rebounds. Reese is the only one to have done it twice.
Wow.
Oh! And Sydney Shaw looked like she just felt wrong.
It's still down.
Oh, she turned that one good. Her ankle.
I don't like this for any of these players. These are young women. And that's exactly why Coach Mulkey.
This has been a very physical game. You heard Kim Mulkey tell Brooke in the first quarter interview, look, they're a physical team.
It got ugly. I don't like
teams,
it.
I mean, they're scrappy, tough.
They are tough. That's a good description of both of these teams.
Yeah, and I'm not saying it in a bad way.
No.
I love the toughness.
Yeah, absolutely. But to compete at this level, in this league, you got to be tough.
Now here's a concerning sight, though.
Oh my God.
Angel Reese being helped back to the locker room, favoring that right foot after we saw her ankle roll.
No, she's going to get on the bike.
Get on the bike, okay.
I think that very easily could have been a double foul. I think the officials are going to talk about it. Because both Savannah Scott and Aaliyah Del Rosario were going at it underneath.
And it's going to be...
Okay, good. We definitely know that. Not the cheerleaders. They're going to be good. Angel going to be good. Everybody going to be good, y'all. We got this.
Aaliyah Del Rosario and also Sydney Shaw of Auburn. This Angel Reese
See you later,
on
love.
the bike after favoring that right
the cheerleader. Yes, have faith, y'all. We going to be good. We're going to repeat.
So we step aside. We'll keep an eye on Angel Reese's status. LSU up big, looking towards the semifinals here in Greenville.
Anybody want to come up real quick? I'll drop the StreamYard link. You see her.
Yeah, I mean, Gecko's a beast. He's got that dog.
The weights before us, he'd already worked out how to help protect way more than just
I'm great at insurance. The Gecko is just, it's something else. We're talking renters, jewelry, pet insurance, and then you come back at night and study film.
Riddle me this. If it's so easy, a caveman can do it. Is he working so hard?
From cars to home to pets, it's easy to Geico.
My bad, y'all. Let me play music. I just came back over here.
Was the moment they walked
is Westy. Don't tryna test me. It's gonna get messy. It's gonna get messy. Just bless me. Bless me. It's your bestie.
Hello.
Miss Westy.
Welcome up, Be Wise. You're on mute. Let me see what y'all talking about. Private chat. I like that song. And it's only going to get more physical as we go down the tournament. Both of them. Okay, we're back, y'all.
Right leg, her right
I'm going to
ankle
remove you
area.
down. You can come
On the
back up
last play,
after.
she's
We'll
on
do
the
a
bike right
after
now.
chat.
LSU training staff taking a look at her. We want to take you back to this last play, though, because they have upgraded this to an intentional foul on Aaliyah Del Rosario. It's known for unnecessary or hard and excessive contact, excessive swinging. So they went back to the monitor, looked at that, decided to upgrade this so any player from Auburn can shoot the 2 free throws.
Yeah, it's frustration. Del Rosario, that right elbow swinging back. That's what the officials saw.
So 2 fouls, it counts as a personal, 2 fouls on Aaliyah Del Rosario, just upgraded to an intentional foul. And Auburn is going to have Jemiah Mingo Young shoot these free throws. She's second in the conference in free throw percentage.
And then Auburn will get the ball back.
Yes.
It's just been that kind of night for the Auburn Tigers.
One of 2 for Mingo Young.
And Savannah Scott, Aaliyah Del Rosario, we're going to watch them compete for a few more years. Both of those young women are freshmen.
Scott 30 in that orange jersey, Del Rosario 23 in the white jersey. Eddings looking for the triple, got it.
When Auburn executes their stuff, they can get the shots that they want.
They just couldn't do that in the first half.
Well, they weren't patient in executing their offense either. Everything was on a drive.
Flau'jae Johnson, tack on 2 more to a 20-plus point night. She's 1 away from tying her season high.
I think, did Hailey Van Lith slip on the sideline? That's what caused the turnover. So, clean it up over there.
Poa will replace Hailey Van Lith.
Kim Mulkey gave her a pop on the backside. I think she's very pleased with the intensity and the execution that she displayed tonight.
Yeah, this is a player that has grown so much. Talking about Hailey Van Lith, come in and asked to play the point guard position.
And Hailey Van Lith. Oh, she chipped over her coach. That was blocker charge on Kim Mulkey.
Savannah Scott was just whistled for her 3rd foul. And this one on Eddings.
Well, now we're going to see Kim Mulkey start to sub out her starters.
Yeah, Nisa Morrow to the bench, 10 points, 8 rebounds for her tonight. There's just a lot of time left, and LSU doesn't have a ton of depth to get these players out.
And look, Auburn is so fast a team. Get steals, turnover, head the other direction, start accumulating points. You don't want to take anything for granted. But I think at some point you got to get Flau'jae Johnson and last year Poa out of there.
Flau'jae's got a new season high of 25 points. Scott-Grayson, her first points of the evening. She had averaged 24 against LSU in the first 2 meetings. Okay, I want to go a little big picture here with this LSU team.
Okay.
Looking towards the NCAA tournament, their biggest strength they're going to carry into that tournament that you've seen so far.
I think their biggest strength is their defense and their rebounding. I think next to that, when they execute offensively, they are a high octane. They're second in the country in scoring. So when you can defend and rebound, you got two monsters on the glass with Anissa Morrow and Angel Reese, and then the threat to score on the perimeter. My question mark coming into tonight was, what do you do without a Michaela Williams? Well, they've demonstrated, hey, hold my drink. Yep. I got this.
Yeah. Eddings up to 15. And if you're just tuning into this one, no Michaela Williams today. She is available, but they were hoping to not have to play her, and they have not. All precautionary, wanting to make sure she's ready to go for the big dance in a couple weeks.
But I think the key component is right here with the basketball. Last tier Poa, her consistency.
Angel Reese, by the way, still on the exercise bike over there for LSU. Rolled her right ankle, the SEC Player of the Year. They've kept her on that bike. Don't expect her to come back in this game, especially with the score the way it is.
Yeah, she'll have to get evaluated, maybe get some treatment tonight. Because regardless of who you play tomorrow, whether it be Ole Miss or Florida, those teams like to get up and down the floor.
Let's take you back to the injury earlier in this game. It was here in the second half. Angel Reese, watch her right ankle. And of course, it would be a quick turnaround for LSU. They would play tomorrow in the semifinals. Don't know Angel's status, but obviously that would be huge if she is unavailable.
It would be huge, but I think that it would be a quick, I think the next person you would look to step up would be Aaliyah Del Rosario, the freshman. And she would have to stay out of foul trouble, but with how Angel Reese is looking right there.
She looks in high spirits.
I love that. We just hope everything's okay. We want to see her at full strength in the semifinals.
The SEC Player of the Year, leads the conference in points per game, rebounds per game, double-doubles, has a 21st double-double tonight.
Well, she's standing on it. Had help when she went to the bike. I'm sure the training staff will have her ready to roll.
And Amanda Barbie right there with her, the athletic trainer for LSU. When you talk about LSU's tournament run for the NCAA tournament, are you concerned with the lack of depth?
It did not affect them last year.
It did not.
So no, I'm not concerned about that at all.
They seem very comfortable with the personnel they have on the floor.
And understand, different from the SEC tournament, the NCAA tournament, you got a day in between games.
Right, yeah. Every round.
Every round. You have more days when you go from the first and second round to advancing to the Sweet 16 and the Elite 8, more days before you would get to the Final Four. Injuries have been key nationally. Virginia Tech doesn't have Elizabeth Kitley playing in the ACC tournament.
That's the 3-time ACC Player of the Year.
Right?
Scott-Grayson, the offensive board and the putback.
And Auburn will have to go home and wait to see if their name is called to enter the NCAA tournament.
Coming into this game projected as one of the last 4 byes as an 11 seed. I think short. Ooh. This is Scott-Grayson. That was a weird fall, but she got up immediately.
No, she took off about the SEC area to go after that rebound.
Well, last year, Poa checks out with a new career high 14 points. She was 7 of 8 from the free throw line, did not miss a field goal, 3 for 3.
Me
Izzy Besselman checks in, number 14
we used to live in Greenville. I love the downtown.
Angelica Velez
that
is
beautiful
also in the
bridge.
game for the LSU Tigers.
LSU has to be
I know
pleased with
it's
their
lit
defense.
there.
Held Auburn to shooting 31% from the floor. Again, dominance on the glass. Rebounding wise, they're +9.
And even with such a large lead, they've looked in control the whole time. They haven't wavered. They've been consistent in who they are. Remember, winner of this game will move on to face either Ole Miss or Florida. We see the Ole Miss Rebels warming up in the back. Do we know if Coach Yo has her sunglasses on, dance moves like we saw in shoot-around? We don't know.
We don't know yet.
But she will be fired up for this game.
These are two teams that I think are peaking at the right time.
Yeah.
I think the offense is coming together. You know, having Matharu and Correa for Florida, 2 offensive 1-2 punch to have, and Correa coming in off the bench, and then the big 3 for Ole Miss, and Kennedy Todd Williams, you got Madison Scott and Marquisha Davis.
That's right. That's our last game of the day. It'll be about 25 minutes after this game finishes.
I need everybody to go hydrate, because this is going to be
coffee.
No, that's not good. That will dehydrate you.
But you need to be awake.
Well, you might need to get you some energy drink, so you can stay awake, because this is going to be a fast-paced game.
Velez working. Misses the shot, and a night that has been all LSU Tigers in this rubber match. Between these two, they split the regular season meetings, but no question, right from the start when LSU got off to a 21-0 lead. It is back-to-back semifinal appearances in the SEC tournament for Kim Mulkey and her crew. And LSU absolutely dominates Auburn, the second largest margin of victory.
How are y'all feeling?
They're back in the semis.
And LSU being their first game in the SEC tournament, look, they wore this tournament like a pair of house shoes. They look very comfortable from start to finish. And surprisingly, without a starter that has been starting all year long in Michaela Williams.
She will
Last
be
year,
fine.
Poa stepped into
we the real Tigers
and handled that perfectly.
Yeah, I gave him a
feel
career high
good.
14
We did that.
points.
We don't have
We
a
did
bench.
see Angel Reese go
Not
down,
good
tweak that
about
ankle,
that
but she
Angel
did get her
injury.
21st
I'm not even
going
going to try to claim it as an Angel
18 points,
injury.
11
we obviously
rebounds
did see
for
what
Reese
happened.
tonight. Flau'jae
she's
Johnson
okay.
with a new season high 25
Good thing MK doesn't
points.
have
She
her
was
boot
one
on.
that helped them shoot
We
out of
do
the
have
cannon right
Alida
at the start,
Rosario.
too.
Hey, she came out knocking down those threes in that first
I remember
quarter,
seeing
and
her,
then
if you guys
attack
remember at
mode.
one of the games,
was
she
balanced.
posted up
Big Foe had a good
MK.
night.
That
The
was really
SEC
smart.
Player of the Year, the Bayou Barbie, is standing by
Expected
with
to
Brooke.
win.
All right, thank
Me
you, Courtney.
too.
Angel, an incredible start for you guys.
Okay, here goes
and an
Angel.
unfortunate instance for you with your ankle. How you feeling?
I'm feeling good. It's okay. I mean, I roll my ankle all the time, so it's fine.
All right. Hopefully, we expect to see you tomorrow. You think you'll give it a go?
Oh, for sure. I'm from Baltimore, and that's what we do. I'm good.
Well, Angel answered
All right,
the question
glad to hear that.
herself.
Now, take us back to the start of this game. And y'all's mindset as it began, an hour maybe before tip. What was that message?
I mean, playing the three times is hard because everybody knows each other's plays, but I think we came out, we punched first, we executed. The last game back at home, we turned the ball over way too many times, so focusing on that, and then, of course, a key score, honesty, stopping her and not having her
That's
score the
what
first
we
half
do.
was something that was key.
Yeah, your defense was something special tonight. It, harp to about your teammates, the defense that Poa was able to give you.
I mean, being able to step in when Michaela's not in. I mean, Poa has been always poised. She takes whatever role she does. So being able to have her step up in a big moment is great for her and her confidence.
So thank you so much, Angel. All right, Courtney, back over to you.
All right, good to hear from the Bayou Barbie herself. She says, hey, I'm from Baltimore. I'm playing.
She's from the DMV.
Yeah.
She going to be all right. She going to be ready to play tomorrow.
That's right. That's a good sign. Angel Reese and LSU dominating as the fans wait for Angel.
Is that
to go
why
back to
Miss
the locker
Octavia
room.
asked how many points she had?
LSU comes out 78.
All right,
to
y'all, I'm
48.
opening up the chat.
That is the win.
Y'all more
the
than welcome to
Tigers,
come
the
up.
Battle
We
of the
can
Tigers,
chat.
Alyssa, it goes
Okay,
all to
actually,
the
we can do
LSU
this.
Tigers
If y'all
in this
want me
one.
to
They're
come
on the
back and
semis.
stream the next game, then I have to get off now, do what I got to do, and come back.
Is certainly true, Courtney. Thank you guys so much as we take you into SEC now. LSU with a huge, resounding victory over the Auburn Tigers, 78-48. They advance to Saturday's semifinals.
You can unmute.
Who will they face? We're going to find out about 25 minutes from now. Florida and Ole Miss tipping off our final game of this quarter.
All right,
final
so
Friday.
let me
Another
see.
little rematch of a game we saw twice during the regular season between
What
the
time
Reds
will we
and
play
the Gators.
tomorrow?
Again, winner
LSU.
gets LSU. We have one semifinal set already. South Carolina and Tennessee. They're going to get things going for us. 4:30 Eastern.
Okay, well, let me end this, and then I'll come back and stream the next game. Good night, guys. I'll come back. I got to go do what I got to do.
Early in this one.